Alright guys, well Slammiversary is in the books and Slammiversary has come to a close. Of course it was last night on pay-per-view and to be honest with you guys, I didn't see a whole lot of this pay-per-view, but I did see some of the matches, and from what I saw, this pay-per-view didn't really do so well. Of course I can't really say that, but being the fact that I didn't see all the pay-per-view, but from what I saw for some of the stuff, it wasn't that good. But I do got good news that the opener was good with Kurt Angle and Kazarian. I was hoping this match would do, well, and it did. Of course, I predicted Kurt Angle to win this match and to defeat Kazarian, and that is what exactly happened. So Kurt Angle is your winner of the Kurt Angle Kazarian match. Also, the next match of the night was Douglas Williams versus Brian Kendrick for the X Division Championship. This match was pretty good. It wasn't too bad. Doug Williams, going at it with Brian Kendrick, showing how he can, how he really is. And, it was a pretty good back and forth matchup with this, so I'm not going to get really too much into the review, being the fact that I didn't see too much of the pay-per-view. So, I am going to get it on with the results anyway. Doug Williams defeated Brian Kendrick for the win and retains his TNA X Division Championship. The next match after that, we had Madison Rayne versus Roxxi for title versus career match for the Knockouts Championship. And Madison Rayne talking smack before, their matchup, and talking about her time with TNA is over, and of course she's gonna be talking about I believe retaining her title and continuing her reign as champion. And she tries to get a cheap shot with the microphone, and she does actually, and takes out Roxxi, and she gets busted open pretty good. So we do see blood in this match, in the Knockouts match. So it's really rare that you get to see a knockout bleed, and Roxxi did bleed quite a lot too. Kind of like when Ric Flair bleeds, it was kind of like that. So Roxxi did her best, going back and forth with this. Of course, she tried to get a finisher on 2 times. She got it once before, but that didn't, work. Of course, Madison Rayne ended up defeating against Roxxi, and her career is pretty much over, as of course it was career versus title match. Then we get into Jesse Neal versus Brother Ray. Didn't really see a whole lot of this matchup, but we do have a surprise in this matchup, and none other than, that's right, Tommy Dreamer. Tommy Dreamer has made his TNA debut at Slammiversary, and of course we've been hearing that we're supposed to have this huge surprise that could change TNA forever, and I believe this is one of those surprises. Of course, we're supposed to be having this ECW faction coming into TNA, and Tommy Dreamer made his debut into the crowd, distracting Brother Ray, allowing Jesse Neal to get the spear and defeating Brother Ray in that. And so it looks like we might be seeing this ECW faction after all. Of course, Tommy Dreamer making his debut, so we'll see how Tommy Dreamer does in TNA. And it's actually good to see Tommy Dreamer again, so we'll see what happens with that. Very cool surprise there. Also, we got Matt Morgan versus Hernandez, and really no winner here pretty much. Of course, it was by disqualification. That's all I'm going to say about that. Abyss versus Desmond Wolfe with Chelsea. This match I didn't really care about, so Abyss did get the defeat on Desmond Wolfe. Hopefully, hopefully this whole thing is over by now with Matt Morgan and Abyss and Desmond Wolfe, and Desmond Wolfe can move on to bigger and better things. Next match we had after that is Jay Lethal versus AJ Styles with Ric Flair. Of course, Ric Flair played a role in this, and of course, AJ Styles trying to gain back, I guess, the respect, if you will, back with Ric Flair. And he tried, I'm sure he tried his best. Like I said, I didn't see this match. Jay Lethal got the win on this one over AJ Styles. Then we get into the next match is Jeff Hardy and Mr. Anderson versus Beer Money Incorporated. I did predict Beer Money to win. Either way, it was a win-win situation with me. But of course, Jeff Hardy and Mr. Anderson working together and defeating Beer Money Incorporated. And then we get into the next match, which is the main event of the night. Of course, Sting versus RVD. And you know, this match was pretty much a poor main event. I really wasn't too much into it. And they were mainly in the outside, Sting and RVD, you know, hitting each other, like on the railing on the outside. They were outside for quite a while. Once they got into the ring, RVD and Sting battling it out. And when RVD was going on the top turnbuckle, Sting moved out of the way, and RVD hit Earl Hebner and knocked him down. Sting went for the baseball bat, and he tried to hit him with the bat. Then Jeff Jarrett comes out and you know, takes the bat away from Sting and hits him, and lets RVD go for the win. And RVD wins with the 5-star frog splash, and that pretty much, well, closes the show. So TNA Slammiversary wasn't really that good at pay-per-view, but from some of the matches, they were pretty good. From what I saw, some of them, you know, were pretty good, and we had a good opener, so that was good with that. And that pretty much ends with Slammiversary 2010. And so let me know what you guys' thoughts on this. If you guys did see the pay-per-view, drop your comments down there below and let me know what your thoughts are on this. And that has to end with the video. Come back here, and you know, tomorrow I will have my Over the Limit DVD update. And as always, I will talk to you guys later. Peace.